This is going to be a simple and short video on how to build a V-taper physique. The V-taper physique is what every weightlifter wants for proportions, for aesthetics, for bodybuilding, everything. Everyone wants that golden ratio of shoulders to waist being 1.62. So simply, the main muscle groups you need for a V-taper are going to be lats, upper back, shoulders, and the long head of your triceps. That's simply it. First, going into what you don't need. Number one, big legs are totally fine. If you have massive legs, it's not really going to hurt your V-taper. The X-taper isn't real. No one looks bad with massive tree trunk legs. This is a good trait to have. So definitely don't avoid training your legs because you're scared of getting them too big. Your chest really doesn't matter in terms of the V-taper. You can have an underdeveloped chest and no one will pretty much ever notice. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Biceps hardly matter. You can have flat biceps, no one will care. What is important though is the traps. You don't really want to have underdeveloped traps. It's going to be that reverse V-taper up to your head. That will definitely make you look weird. So train your traps. Going back to it, lats, upper back, shoulder, and the long head of your triceps. You want to train the long head of your triceps because that sticks out of your arm while you're unflexed and it makes you wider. So for the long head, you definitely want to prioritize that with some overhead extensions to get a good weighted stretch. The shoulders are absolutely critical because that is the widest point of your body. And you're going to want to make sure you prioritize your rear delts because the rear delts is what will make you the widest, not your side delts. So definitely do face pulls and good high volume of rows. And speaking of rows, you're going to want lats and upper back, quite simply. Rows and pull-ups and single arm rows do a lot for isolating your lats. Pulling it diagonally in a natural plane of motion is very helpful. And you're going to want to make sure your pull-ups are weighted at some point. And that's basically it. That's how you build a V-taper physique. Obviously, it's ideal to have a narrow waist, but at the end of the day, many people like myself are stocky, and if you're a stocky build, that just means you need to get extremely wide upper back, and that's totally doable because you're already stocky. So yeah, that's how you build a V-taper physique.